Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt, CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Thursday, April 7th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, as the U.S. death toll from COVID-19 climbs above 1 million, the government and its mouthpieces in the media continue to perpetuate a myth that deaths from COVID-19 are a generally natural phenomenon that authorities have been all but powerless to stop. Well, according to this lie, COVID has spread and killed without concern for the socioeconomic status of its victims. However, a new report exposes the grim reality that among more than 81 million Americans who have been infected by the deadly virus, the poor and those living in low-income communities have been far more likely to die. Well, during the repeated COVID-19 waves that have struck down hundreds of thousands over the last 2 years, death rates were as much as 5 times higher in the poorest counties than those with the highest median incomes. Now, this report was produced by the Poor People's Campaign in partnership with the economists at the United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network, led by Jeffrey Sachs. Analyzing statistics from more than 3,200 U.S. counties, the report compares the poorest 10% of counties with the richest 10%. And the results are pretty staggering. The study clearly shows that it is the working class, the low-paid, the unemployed, those in essential workplaces, those without health insurance, the rent burden, and all those who have been disproportionately and devastatingly impacted by the pandemic. So what does that mean here at home? Here in Gila County, 44.68% of residents live below the 200% poverty line. The COVID-19 death rate is 641 per 100,000 people. That's one of the highest in the nation. The county is 77% white, 15% Native American, 18% are Hispanic or Latino. In other news, the folks with Gila County are wanting to get your opinion on a couple of important topics, and they're asking you to take their anonymous online survey. They'd like to get your input on topics including employment, healthcare, housing here in Gila County, quality of life, or barriers that you've experienced obtaining basic needs such as food, utilities, or childcare. They ask you to simply complete an anonymous survey and add your 2 cents worth as part of Gila County Community Services Countywide Needs Assessment Study. This is conducted every few years to take the pulse of our communities, determine needs, and help provide services where they're needed. Now, online surveys are anonymous and they take less than 5 minutes to fill out. Also, if you'd like to help and give even more in-depth information over maybe a lunchtime focus group discussion, well, they're welcoming your thoughts and input, your experiences, opinions, and any other input. Now, we've placed links to all of this on K-Rim's and Tano TV's Facebook pages for you to get connected and share your point of view. And finally, last night was week 9 of the Gila County Citizens CAD Academy. Now, students learned about the school resource officer, responsibilities for that, criminal investigations, procedures, which included property crimes, victim crimes, domestic violence, crime prevention, and evidence collection, as well as fingerprinting. Payson Police Department and the Department of Public Safety, Discover Gila County, and Gila County Government all brought that to you. Well, coming up in Gila County weather, expect northwest winds to continue today, lighter winds on Friday, and then strengthening southwest winds over the weekend. Daytime temperatures are going to be warm for the next 3 days, peaking on Saturday, but a bit cooler on Sunday, and then southwest winds become stronger for Monday and Tuesday, with even cooler temperatures and a chance for some unsettled weather heading into the start of next week. A complete report on what you can expect for the next 7 days is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake's started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Terlucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, an amplified ridge to our west is going to collapse and move eastward on Friday and Saturday. Being on the eastern edge of that ridge today is going to keep some low-level easterly flow in place and prevent the full extent of potential warming along and north of the Mogollon Rim. Now, temperatures for Arizona are going to peak on Friday and Saturday as flow turns southwesterly and mixing deepens. Now, we expect daytime highs 10 to 15 degrees above normal by Saturday. Heights continue to fall Sunday and Monday as a long wave trough forms over the western United States. Initially, this is going to result in some cooling and a major uptick in wind speeds for our area. The trough moves through the western United States on Tuesday with the possibility of a high wind warning event for parts of Rim Country. Now, as far as precipitation, models trends have become more progressive and keep most of the action mainly north of Arizona. Now, that's quite a change from just 24 hours ago, so it'd be wise to follow a blended solution. This approach keeps unsettled weather in the area, along with cooler temperatures for next Tuesday and Wednesday. So you got something to look forward to there. Meanwhile, highs and lows around Rim Country today should look like this. In Payson, you can expect sunny skies, windy conditions gusting up to around 20 miles an hour with a high near 76. Tonight, it'll be clear, still some 20-mile-an-hour winds with a low around 44. And up on top of the rim at Forest Lakes, winds will be kicking up a bit higher up on the rim, probably around 26 miles an hour today, with the high up there right around 60 degrees. Tonight, again, still windy, and with that forecast low of 35 degrees, that's going to make it seem like a low in the teens up on top of the rim tonight. So be prepared for that if you're headed up there. Well, down south here in Tonto Basin today, not quite as windy down here today, with a high warming up to around 89 degrees, with a pretty mild low in the basin tonight, expected to drop to 55. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, KREM Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Friday Eve.